Oh, okay, there it goes. That was weird. It didn't have any. Screen was black for a second. While the game capture decided to catch up. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back to Potato Plays Gaming. My name is John, and tonight's show is called Going Solo. We play single player games because single player games are fun too. And sometimes, oh, I got a bit of a weird glitch. Okay, it's fixed. Up. It's, I don't know. Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. Well, yeah. Not every game has to be multiplayer. So anyway, so yeah, we are nearing the end. Wow, there's a lot of freaking like, oh dear God. So many freaking side quests. Okay. Well, do we want to... it's my game. It's my playthrough. We're going to play all the goddamn side quests. And this game does not like it when I run the capture card. Okay. Anyway. Let me make sure I get all stocked up here.
Still alive, are ya?
Just barely.
Going purse weighing you down?
Also using my PS5 controller. Only because...
Come again. Or don't.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'm not much bothered either way.
I thought it was the PS4 controller that got damaged. No, it's the USB micro cable that got damaged. So, and I just didn't want to reach back and... You know, back in the day, I had my computer set up so I can easily just get to the back of it, and now I don't because of how I have it set up, where it's kind of a little bit more out of the way, and so it's a lot more pain to get to the connectors in the back. So I have to like crawl back underneath my desk and try to find a connector and try to find the USB cable and yeah, all that fun stuff. So anyway. Howdy.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From
Possibly.
what I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand,
Lada?
it's every
From
man
Russia?
and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle. And he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Sure.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
I just remembered something that I needed to check. So I'll be right back. Yep, I fucking knew it. Poop. So, I had, and they've become one of my favorite bands to listen to, mainly because they deal with a lot of, well, they're a bunch of nerdy people. It's a music band called I Fight Dragons. And they're kind of more of a punk rock alternative. I don't know what. It's so hard to classify bands anymore because everything just kind of fits into each other. Really, I don't know. To me, at least with anymore, it's just alternative kind of just fits them all. Alternative rock just kind of fits everything. But they deal with a lot of like chiptune sounds and stuff like that, and they but it's really good. Like one of the best songs that I've been listening to recently called A New Brain, which is really good. God, what the hell is the name of that one that's A Future Imperfect or whatever? I can't remember the name of the damn song off the top of my head. I don't know. I'm also very tired, so this is part of the problem. But the Move is really good. It's actually, they made a lot of songs for video games. So there's Move is one. There's a song called Move, which is for one of them. It's like a retro style platformer. God damn, why does this game run like crap? I don't know.
Oh, Clive.
Sometimes it works great, and sometimes it's just like, I don't know.
It's
But anywho.
not nothing.
Yeah. I'll
I've
come back
received
to it
word
after
from
I said.
Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Well, yeah.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like the title of the quest. I like that. But anyway, so, it's basically what has happened is I bought a new album, or bought the album that has that song on it, and the problem is because I wanted to get the music, and you couldn't buy just the MP3 album, because I had been watching been watching this YouTuber called Dink Pods, and I've been watching his other channel for a while before that, but then I started watching more of his other channel, which is Dink Pods. The other channel he has is called Garbage Time, and he's some Australian. Just, I don't know, he's fun to watch. But he was like going through a bunch of like iPods and like knockoff ones and this, anyway, it got me going. I was like, I want to get my iPod back out, because my car has the iPod connected to it, but right now I had to replace the radio in it with a aftermarket one. Well, it's still connected to it, but it's not doing anything because the radio's not there. So it's just sitting there in the car getting power, and that's it. So I was like, well, I want to get it back out. I'm kind of get it back together, because I had to pull it apart. A long time ago, my cat spilled water on it. I had to take it apart and clean it and get it all dried out. And it works now. And I have another iPod too that's an older model that I picked up for dirt cheap, because originally I thought I had lost the one that I have. Found it again. Anyway, it stopped me on the trend of like, all right, I want to go see if I can buy music. Just buy some more music for my iPod, because I was like, you know what? And on top of that, for my phone, because I have an LG V60 with the headphone jack, and there is going to be a day when I have to get rid of this phone. But this phone has lasted me over 5 years. It's one of the last flagship phones that has a headphone jack and a micro SD card, and it has dual screens. So it's a bit of ahead of its time. It's 5G and all that fun stuff, but it has a really, really high-end DAC in there, which is a digital to analog, digital. Basically, it's what turns the digital music into analog sound, and it has one of the best quality, high quality ones on the market for on there. It's not it's not like some like freaking. I've started looking at some of the fancier new like audiophile style MP3 player / audio players, and they're like like $700 or whatever, and I'm like, ooh, God. It may not be as quite as like fancy as those, but it's still really, really good, and it sounds really, really good. It pushes my nice headphones really well. So I was like, well, I've got a big ass SD card in this thing, way bigger than what my iPod has. And it'd be nice if I don't have like internet to have music. And I know what you're saying. Well, you can download the music. Like, well, I don't pay for the subscription services for all that stuff, so I can't just download the music. And so, and on top of that, it's nice to not have to click through freaking ads. I'm looking at you, YouTube Music. Fuck you, Google. It used to be not bad. It used to be that, like every like few songs it would get one like short ad. Now it's like 2 ads. One of them is not skippable, and it's just like every single song, and it's terrible. Like, I get it, you have to make money, but that is stupid. That is stupid. Like, why? Why is that necessary? I don't know. But like, you make enough money as it is. It's stupid how much, and the same thing with like ads on just regular YouTube. It's the reason why I still use Firefox with the uBlock Origin running. I don't care. We're not big enough on YouTube to get freaking monetization anyway. So anyway, but what was I saying? Well, anyway, but so I went to go buy the MP3s. Well, the only way to get the MP3s is if you bought the album, which I'm more than fine with. I have 2 of their albums anyway on disc, physical disc. So, because they had like a deal a long time ago that I just bought like a whole crap load of music from them. So they had 2 albums. I think they have like, they have some other like other. They have more than just, it was like the 2 main albums, and then they had a couple other albums out that were just like music that didn't make the albums. A lot of it was like demos and stuff like that, or music for video games that they wrote for selling to the developer, you know, and they would use it for like their title music or whatever, or their, you know, kind of the same thing for like, what is it? What's that game called? Oh, God, it escapes me. It's the toy one, the horror toy one. Poppy. Yeah, Poppy's Toyland or whatever it is. Something like that. There's a guy, and I've listened to it, and he's really good. He did it for Bendy's Inc. thing, whatever that one. He did the song for that as well. Same kind of thing, where it's just, you know, these people write music for video games. And anyway, back to the thing that's being annoying. I know I'm just going through a whole loop of like backstory on everything. I'm assuming my normal mail guy is off today or something, or maybe probably off for the week. I don't know. My normal mail guy is super awesome. He's super cool. I've never had a problem with him. He's super nice guy, super great guy. Whenever he's gone, my mail is just always fucked. And it's not because I live in like some weird area of the weird, you know, where it's hard to get to my mail or anything like that. No, it's like wherever he leaves, they put the stupidest person in there who doesn't look at their mail that they're delivering. I've had it one time where I had to chase after the mail carrier because she put my package in the wrong mailbox, and it says delivered. I'm like, I looked at my camera. I'm like, no, she didn't. She walked right by my house. I'm like, God damn it. And she's like, what? I'm like, because the thing was, is like, I don't know what mailbox she put it. And I told her, I described it and everything. I gave her like the name and address. And I was like, you know, my ID, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, you're not thinking I'm like stealing it or anything, like stealing somebody's mail or anything like that. And I was like, I'd rather just have her go look versus me, because she's a mail carrier and she's not going to get in trouble for searching through people's mailboxes. So, and I was actually my Super Nintendo game, the Mega Man one, the Shockman Zero game. That was the one that got. I almost didn't get this thing because of that. Granted, she wasn't bad, but this one lady that I've got right now, she's horrible. She's always fucked up my mail. Every single time. I've had stuff that I'm like, I'm waiting for it to come in. I check and I see her walk on by, and I'm like, it's out for delivery. And she just completely oblivious. I'm like, I understand. It's a really hard job. It's a job that really does get like thankless. You know, people just don't really think their mail carriers often enough, and they should. But there are just some dog shit mail carriers. And I'm like, I get it. It's hard. It's a hard job, but I'm like, I don't get very much mail. I hardly get mail. I get basically bills and every so often like coupons in the mail and like credit card things trying to sell me a credit card. But very rarely. I don't get much mail other than just bills. And it's like, and I live on one of the least busiest streets. And it's like, how hard is it? Thankfully, as far as I can tell, now I'm actually kind of curious because now I want to look again. I'm going to look because I want to see if it shows it as marked as delivered, but I don't think it will. Nope, it still says out for delivery. Yeah. And I've had it where they fucked it up one time where literally the person in charge of whichever mail facility my mail is coming from has to take it and bring it to my house because they fucked it up. But yeah, I've had that where they literally would send my mail to the wrong house. I'm like, how? It's all sorted and everything. I'm like, they literally just look at it and read it. Like, I get it. Like, every so often, it's going to happen. Human error. You're going to do that. But she's done it every single time. I've known that. I've seen this lady work my route before, and she's fucked up my mail every fucking time. And it's like, you gotta be kidding me. How? Like, how is she still employed with the freaking postal service? Oh my god damn it. Every single time. I think there was one time she actually remembered and actually came back and then delivered what I was supposed to be getting delivered. And it's like, I'm like, she's one of those people who just, I don't know what it is. They just don't pay attention. I don't know. I mean, I get it. I've been burnt out plenty of times and just forgotten stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe she's close to retirement, and maybe she's just trying to get by until she retires. I don't know. But it's just so goddamn annoying because it just seems like they just skip over my house. And another thing is, it's not like my house isn't marked. I've got two very clearly, very large numbers on what my house are. So you can see it. You can see it. Because I've ran into that too when I've had to go pick up customers for work. And it's like, I don't know what, I look at the house number and I'm like, I can't see your house number. I don't know if this is your house. And it's like, I don't know. But it's infuriating because it's not the Postal Service fault. It's been like basically one person. Like my normal guy who usually delivers my mail, I never have a problem with him. He's been perfect. Never. I've never had anything gone missing. I've never had anything misdelivered. I've never had anything that didn't get delivered. Nothing. He's been perfect. He's like the best mail carrier I could ever have. And then when he's gone, like he's like probably on a trip or something like that, enjoying his vacation as he should be because he's a fantastic mail carrier, I get the worst one. You can't deliver the goddamn mail. Oh, god damn it. I don't know. Just for Christ's sake. Like I don't know what it is. Like why is it my house? Why is it my house where they don't? I don't know. It's always been that one. It's the same lady, and I'm not gonna call out the name or anything like that because I can pull it up on my phone on the camera and I can see everything. So it's not like. It's just so goddamn annoying. But yeah, it's usually like I usually end up getting her when he's off. I think sometimes they rotate mail carriers, but usually they keep them on their same route, and they'll just have somebody that fills in every so often. Because I'm assuming he's just on vacation or something, or sick or something. Because it's like, by God, like how? Why is it? All right. Well, anyway, that's my rant. We need to play a video game.
Sid, do you have a moment?
No.
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And
Oh, I
something
remember
else.
her.
Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Walud, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
All right.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Alright. Got that one. God, this game. I don't know why it's so fussy about that. Oh god, there's more over there. So many. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, okay. Well, let me get the one that's, like, down here. I apologize for the really choppy frame rate. It's... This game is just so weird about
I was
it.
wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
It's more so when I'm
recently freed from his
running
bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers.
OBS on top
As
of
you
it,
know, the work we
it
do
gets
is not
fussy.
easy, which is why we test
My
every
PC more than it
volunteer's
exceeds
suitability.
the specs for this
I was
game.
hoping you could
It's
oversee
just
this one's evaluation.
I don't know.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and
I
putting
blame
slavers to the
DirectX
sword.
12 for it.
But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Alright.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Nope. Okay. Alright, let me go grab that one. So many goddamn side quests. Like, see, sometimes it does better. It's very finicky about how it wants to handle the frame rate. I don't know why it's like that. I really just need to play this through on the PS5 and see if the PS5 is any better, but I don't think it's going to be. Oh, okay. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I will ask you an aid in a personal matter, that may be beneficial to your cause. There exists ancient text deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime. And there's a chance encounter with such a tome from a distance that sparked within me a scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist you in your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentives, know that I'm willing to offer compensation for services rendered. Ooh, Vivian.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
An inconvenient truth. Alright, there's another one. In a mood. Oh, hey. In case you happen to know this, my poor hound okay. Your poor hound spends all of his time late in the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right. My gut tells he's not to do with his supply of antelope bones. Oh yeah, I gotta get different food for Torgal.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Alright. I gotta go. Oh, game, please stay with me.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen us.
Oh, hey. Speaking of which.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there?
I want fish.
I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Got that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Probably wants Jill to do it.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
He's like, yes, damn it. Come on, you dumb bastard.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Alright. Let's go get this one.
What do you think happened to Miss Middle?
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
Maybe.
No? Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledal. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said, in the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Ah, right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Middledal's
I'm getting
invention.
freaking chastised by the
Don't
kids.
listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Middledal back together? She seems really sad.
I know who wants to. Joshua.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Though the one girl I think really wants freaking Joshua. Where's the other one? There's another one that's up here. It's not that one. Is that up top? Yep. Okay.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
No. You can have two.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was
My Miko body
raised
pillow.
in an orphanage. Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Litany of errors. Some lovely low polygon flowers here, a Final Fantasy trademark. Anyway. Oops, sorry, dude. I don't know why I'm saying that to an NPC, but I am.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
What's up, Mid?
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If
Some-
distance here to the skies, nothing will.
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill.
Clever
See if I
girl.
can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
You and your damn sharp wit. Anyway. Okay. Oh, I need to go back over here. All right. I don't know. I'm just gonna do all the ones I can do here. Oh yeah, is one lady still like swooning over? Where is she?
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect
I think I've
companion.
actually heard this one before.
When all along he was here, standing right beside me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ma'am, I think Jill might have a few words for you. Jill, there's a strange woman that's trying to get into bed with me. Anyway, Herjaderberger.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do.
Ooh,
and I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumor of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Ultima, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Alright. Okay. Let's talk to Vivian.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Okay. Okay, the last one is that one. Oh, nope, there's that one. Jesus, right next to each other. Okay. Yeah, see, now it's starting to smooth out. It's weird. Like I said, this game is just odd about how it wants to run. I don't know. Anywho. Hi, Torgal. Torgal.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me?
Your mom's house? Oh.
I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria.
Yes, you dummy.
God, try the rookery.
That's as human as a freaking partner. What the hell?
I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years.
Yes, stupid human.
Older then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
My God, why do I have to be with the densest of humans? Now let's talk to hypocrites or Hippocrates.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hippocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
And you seek a
it's
rare
also called
gem
50 Shades of
indeed.
Grey.
One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
God
Right as
damn
always.
it.
But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
The
And
book
yet
is in
our
her
girl
mind.
did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Yeah.
Coveters of
They look
secrets.
like trees with eggs.
A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
It was up your butt.
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Alright, time to go book shopping. Go to the ye old Barnes and Noble. Okay. Okay. My god, there's a lot. Jeez. Okay, I need to go to Northreach. Okay. Trying to think of all the other places I... Okay, so... Alright, let's go to this one. Let's just collect all the side quests. Game. Thank you. God, don't crash on me, please, for the love of God. Oh, it is chugging. Oh, Lord, it's a chugging. Oh, God. Okay. We're gonna restart the game here. Oh, come on. Come on. It does this. I don't know why. It's just so weird that it does this shit. And... there we go. I just want to save. Let me save. We're going to save. Okay. we're gonna reload the freaking game. Jesus. I don't know why it does that. I'm half tempted just to... do I want to? Yeah, let me look at the thing right quick. Oh, God. Oh, everything's running slow. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Why was that running so slow? Trying to remember where... Let's see. Oh. Recompile. There we go. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I was trying to see where I could delete the shaders and redo it, but this looks interesting. Let's do this. Global settings. Shader cache. Let's do like 10 gigs and see if that... I don't know. Let's see if that does anything. It probably won't. Do 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 do. Boop 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 do. Boop 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 boop. I was trying to figure out where to because I used to do it with Harry Potter when it wouldn't boot properly. Okay. Well, it's running better since I reloaded the game. I don't know. There's a way to reload the compile the shaders. Trying to think. Let me go. Because I think. Oops. Trying to think. What was yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. No, that's not what I want. Well, maybe. No. I'm trying to see what the folder would have been for Hogwarts Legacy, because it would have been the same as this. Yeah. mess with it later. The game is running fine, running okay now. But
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
okay, lines in the sand.
For a share in Lubor's ill-gotten goods.
He's still packing up. Yeah, he's. No.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive.
Well,
I will
they
not
may
forget
not want to
this.
go.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me
Hi,
luck.
Hawkman. Okay. Alright, there's that one. Alright, we're gonna go to this one. We're doing the favorite thing, side quests. Because they're getting towards the end of the game, and you know what? I want to play the side quests. So, there it is.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly...
We're almost at the end, though. We're just doing all the in-game side
from
quests.
Father. Yes.
I looked at the walkthrough, and it's like the boss battle. Once you get all these, like I got like 2 main quests left, and it's the end. Ah, okay. My beloved sons, I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet, should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might, we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such obstacles that stand in our way, it shall likely fall to you to continue my work. Excuse me. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance. And so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you. Your father.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of? His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor.
the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim.
Oh, nice.
But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
Up your
She
butt.
awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
And also, Hockman, this is a Final Fantasy game, which means it's a long fucking game. Hold on, Cyril, I'm not quite done with you yet.
If you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order.
A very old
Third
man
chair, a
who can
master
barely
of the
move.
arts of combat and survival, both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Whoops, sorry, Josh.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
Okay. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. I don't even know who you are.
Your Grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
Up your butt!
Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
Sounds like the same voice actor that does Lady Karen. It might be, I don't know. It kind of looks like Karen, too. Anyway.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Where are you? Are you still in there, Joshua? Oh, anyway. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it looks like there's just one that's still needs to be opened. So let's finish all the ones I'm in the area of. Whoa, game. Come on, come on. Catch back up. Oh god, okay. Let's just do this and hopefully it reloads. I don't know why it constantly does that. Like I've said before, this is not running off, you know, a spinning hard disk. This is running off an SSD, an NVMe SSD, and a nice NVMe SSD. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Getting my task manager going here, because I want to see. Okay, well, it doesn't. Like it's, you know, it's not maxed out on memory or anything. Yeah, I don't get it. Well, we're gonna save and reload. I'm gonna change the cache settings again. Oh, now it's starting to kind of speed up a little bit. We're gonna put this back to driver default. We're gonna apply. We're gonna just, I don't know. I'm gonna just delete it and see if it, because I'm pretty sure that's it. Only thing that sucks is when it's got to recompile, it just takes a while. Oh, it didn't do it that time. Interesting. I don't know. It just sucks that I have to keep reloading the game to get the game to load properly. It's like it tries to take on, like, I don't know. Let me see. How much memory is it using now? It's using about the same. So what? Oh. Why is it not like showing GPU? For, hold on a sec here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let that run up there. Yeah, because I just want to see. Oops. Okay. Well, I need to go that way.
Come on.
Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, I'm on the right way.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? Looks like we found him.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, R2 is that. Oh god. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay then. I thought this was going to be a harder fight, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Other than me doing a few fuck-ups, but... Alright.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
Okay, that's done. Okay, let's do this. Jesus.
Good girl. Run like the wind. Eyes peeled, Joshua. There it is. For House Rossfield.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, Jesus. Slacking on that. Oh, okay. The camera didn't know what to do with it. Yeah, there's my version, bitch. There we go. There we go. Holy balls.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Now you slayed the wrong beast! Anyway. Okay. Anywho. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I forgot to pet the Torgal.
After it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame, is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly.
I'm going to go
If
kick
you
his
will
ass.
Excuse me. I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Nice. Ooh, excuse me.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
All right.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
That makes me sad you can't see him.
And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Okay, that's done. Let's go to this.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Okay, well.
You're making a mistake.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
I do kind of wish there was like a little mini map.
I think we'd better shut up. What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Oh, great.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far away!
Run!
Just go, Bearer!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Come on, then.
Go on!
Just go. Just go.
Lubor.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Come on! Stop! You're hurting him!
Seriously?
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all?
The front line.
I'd like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
Okay. Let's go ahead, just teleport there. No sense in trying to... Oh, god damn it. Seriously? Maybe if I move a bit and... Come on. Just load, for the love of God. Come on. What? So like my CPU usage has like dropped. Which is weird because it should be, this game should be pushing a lot and it's just... Why? Come on. It's like the speed of it's fine, but like it's like it's not using the CPU like it's supposed to be. It's really weird. Jesus, I don't know what it is. Oh, it went up a little bit. Hey! Both of you! Well, it's doing better, but I don't know. It's like it's not... Like, it's not getting high priority for whatever reason. And I don't know why. Is there like a way to like get it to do high priority? I don't know. We're just gonna do it again because it's being weird. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long to boot since it's just it's already pre-compiled, which I don't know. It's like for whatever reason, like Windows decides that it doesn't to not utilize the CPU for whatever reason, and it's not like the CPU is like what do you call it, throttling. It's running at 4.6 gigahertz. It's not throttling by any means. Let me do another thing. Let's just open this up. I just want to see if like maybe the temperatures are running warm or something. I don't know. Come on. No, that's not super warm. It is, the SSD is running a little warm, but not like super warm. Yeah, it's not running super warm. I don't get it. Yeah, see, now it's like at 33%. And see, the frame rate's better now. I don't get it. It was like dropped down to like 16%, and that's why the frame rate just chugged.
Good girl.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside?
Everything.
Can't leave a single one alive.
God damn it. God damn it.
Get him!
Oop. Damn it. We're making... See, oh, it's... I think it's called a Kashik Gentleman. Little laggy again, but it's not as bad as it was. Okay, I didn't have to do a whole lot. Whew. Like, the GPU is doing a lot of the work, which is fine.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
CPU's not running hot. I don't get it. Okay, yeah, see now, okay. It's doing a lot of work because it's loading in, which is fine. Yeah, when the CPU is actually doing a lot of work, like, the frame rate gets a lot better. It's weird.
Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it. We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
The kids are the real masters of this town. They're playing everyone like a fiddle. Anyway. Okay. Is everything in this area? Oh, nope. No, there isn't. There is one right there. Okay. This one. Thank God. Okay. And you turn around and go the other way.
That too?
Oh yeah. That thing's floating in the air now. You can see it from right here.
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
Yeah, now the CPU usage is a lot higher, and now I'm getting better frame rate. It's weird. I don't know what it is. Like, it's... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. It's like this game just... It's like...
Let's go.
This game or Windows or something is just making it so that... Hey, Helldiver. I played that game. I might play it on stream at some point. Played a very, very little bit of it. Not much.
Time to fight.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore him. Yeah, it's definitely a game that I'm gonna have to kind of get used to how it controls and plays. It's not a typical shooter, yeah, but I don't know. Might play it at some point for the stream.
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
This is so dumb. Or who's that bastard? There you are. I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop trying to cure him. No! How dare you? How dare all of you? He couldn't get away. Jesus, this is why I love this. Is like, oh, well, you're gonna get just we're gonna kill him. Oh wow, I just basically just crapped on him.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change
Bob.
who I am.
I'll call
The
you
urgency of the
Bob.
message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question.
What's the wind speed of a
What
swallow?
do you stand to gain from all this?
Everything.
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Okay. Alright. Oop, oh. Okay. Get to those in a bit. Let's go here. Row, row, row your boat.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
How did he get up the ladder?
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
I found a Scooby snack.
This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
I was like, shut up, dipshit, I know.
All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
Well, this is a really pretty view.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Woohoo! Nice.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Okay. Let's go with this one, because I think this one is the last one for that one, and then... It's weird, I think the audio is... Hold on. No, it's bothering me, because it feels like the game audio is backwards. It is. Why are you backwards? Okay. Oh, damn it. Come on. Why is it backwards? Because I never... There we go. Now let's see. Yeah, now it's fine. I don't get it. I never... I don't think I ever changed it. I don't know.
Ready, go? Faster!
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. Perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna like if I try to jump down. Yeah, there we go.
It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward ho.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Alright. Alright, sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's already kind of... There's so many of these. We'll do one more.
Yeah. So well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
We'll do that.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realized I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0. And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, They didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
What did we do with it? I ate it. I don't know. Anyway.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She
Maybe.
wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Of all the other brass gears that we found.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find.
Jesus Christ.
All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Jesus.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
It's not a very big cog for a very big ship. Oh, it's for... Oh, okay.
That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
Oh, crap.
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
I was hoping it would actually fly. Oh, wow.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
So maybe we will get to see the Enterprise fly. Oh, I got the model airship.
What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it. We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder. Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
Need something? Be seeing you, Clive.
All right. Yeah, looks like we got a good chunk of them cleared out, which is good. Still another one that's here? I'm here. Why? I don't see it. There, I didn't see it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I need to go to my chambers. Go this way.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our shelter.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
Ooh, excuse me. Still need those other things. God. Oh well.
Anything else?
Ah, okay. There we go. A bunch of stuff. A new day! Yes, it is. I am not foolish to believe a single shaming at the hands of the town merchants can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart. Just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime. It takes effort, persistence, and more often than not, a stiff brush and a bucket of lyle. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We must now decide whether to embrace or waste it, or to waste it. A wise man once said, "The night always is darkest before dawn. It is a good thing that I count on the one who burns so bright amongst my friends." Ah, fine, Hound. The two of you have been together for what feels like a lifetime now. But there's still a lot you have to learn about that hound of yours. He'd step in front of a bloody raging behemoth if it meant protecting you, but that don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes you just want someone to pat his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of Kupo nuts. Why is she feeding him Kupo nuts? I don't know. I guess you can feed those to the dog? I don't know. I don't know what Kupo nuts really are. What they really taste like or anything. I don't know. Anyway. You do good to remember that. Concern for Jill. Okay, we'll save that for last. Do you remember what you told me the night at the Phoenix Gate, that while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of the dominant sits upon yours? But we are not both dominants of fire. Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as I should? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. Okay. Is this not what our father wanted? What Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own paths. Grant us, Clive. Let me be your strength. Yeah. Though her icon has brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her. We would be poor friends indeed, if not to seek light to lighten that burden, but only a fraction. Before we depart for the skies, I would speak more on this in private.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Isn't she still hanging out here? Yeah, she's right here. We'll go talk to her.
Clive, do you have a moment?
Always.
Always.
I wanted to give you something.
Is this?
I stitched it from the cloth you gave Hortense. The piece she said you liked best. I told her I used to enjoy needlework, but I didn't think she'd remember.
It's beautiful, Jill. You didn't have to.
When I was very little, I recall my mother telling me that young ladies of the court would give knights ribbons from their hair before they went off to war. I still wear mine, so I made you this instead. White is the color of faith. Faith in your friends, your family, your purpose. Unblemished, unfeigned. Just like my faith in you.
Our faith. May it ever steer us true.
And may it ever bring you back to me. I will always be here.
Thank you, Jill.
Aww.
What's on your mind, Clive? Be strong, Clive.
Huh, nice. Signboard. It's a battle helm, the airship, and Spar's sword. Nice. Wouldn't Ambrosia's tack be on Ambrosia? I don't know. Anywho. I don't have all of the things yet. I imagine a lot of this stuff is going to be, and the side quest is going to be coming up soon, so. Anyway. Anywho. So yeah, I think I'm going to call the stream for now. Oh, there's stuff here too. What's that one? I don't know. Okay, that one. All right. Almost done with these. Still got more I gotta do. So, anyway. Again, I know maybe we're like, oh, I want to see the main quest. But you know what? The side stories, I mean, especially for this, it brings a lot of closure, which is one of the reasons why I like doing the side stories. So, it brings a lot of closure to the storylines, ties all the loose ends up, you know, make sure that there's just a good ending to the story. So, because otherwise it's just like, and playing them as they come up kind of just fills out the story, I think, better, in my opinion. But, anywho. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed it. As far as streaming wise, we got coming up, we have the Chains of Perdition tomorrow. Right here on twitch.tv/PotatoPlaceGaming. We'll be streaming at 7 p.m. Central right here, so be sure to tune in for that. As Booker's got some things going on. Too many things, some bad things. So we shall see how that goes. If you don't know what's going on, you should go on, last episode's still on Twitch, and all the previous episodes are up on our YouTube page, youtube.com/@PotatoPlaceGaming. So you should go and check those out. Also, we play for Extra Life, as you can tell by all the stuff that's on the screen. Excuse me. I really need to go to bed. I apologize. Brain. We are 104% of our goal. We have met our goal for the year, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't keep donating. I mean, every little bit helps. We want to smash the goal as much as we can, so yeah, the more we can smash it, the bigger goal we can shoot for, and the more money we can raise to help pay for kids' hospital bills and all that stuff, which is great because that means, you know, families don't have to, you know, worry about hospital bills when, you know, their kid is sick. So, which is always a good thing. It's always a thing that sucks as a parent that you have to deal with. Is like, oh God, how am I going to pay for this for my kid, my poor kid, you know? So, and, you know, it takes one less thing off a parent's mind, essentially. So, but yeah. Thank you everyone for donating. Again, thank you for everyone. It was, you know, granted it was, you know, a couple weeks ago. Everyone that came out there at KC Retro, everyone that donated for that, all the donations from KC Retro, all that stuff. Thank you. We do have two lovely donation incentives got going on. The $1,000 lump sum donation. You can donate $1,000 and I'll shave everything on my head. Beard, eyebrows, all the things. I'll have completely hairless on my head. So if you want to see that, you should donate that. Secondly, I have a $200 goal of playing Spyro 2 with a one-handed controller. You could donate towards that goal. That is not a lump sum goal. That is just donate towards that goal. Use the comment Spyro 2, one-handed controller, PlayStation, something like that circumstance. We know what that donation's going towards. So I'm halfway to that goal, and it'll be awesome if it gets met, so I can play Spyro 2 with a one-handed controller and just struggle horribly. I don't know. That game, I I like that game, and I've played it a bunch. I'm good at that game. I'm not gonna say I'm terrible at the game. I'm good at that game. I played it a lot as a kid, and it's still a really fun game. So, it's just gonna suck because everyone's gonna think I'm terrible at it because I'm playing it with a one-handed controller. Anyway, so yeah, I'm halfway to the goal. Got $100 out of $200 goals. So if you want to donate toward that, you certainly can. Be much appreciated if you do. You don't have to donate a lot. You can just donate $1. Check out potatoplacegaming.com. That's where our links to our socials are, and our merch store, which we have all the cool things that you can buy, including stuff for Chains of Perdition, Tales of Etheria, Bed Dragon, all that stuff. And you can all buy it there. And plus 10% of the profits go to Extra Life as well. So also check out, or if you have Amazon Prime, you already get 1 free Twitch subscription per month to anyone on Twitch. It'd be much appreciated if you use it on us, because it helps us make money so that we can afford to make a better production for you all to enjoy. It helps pay for parts and repairs and all that fun stuff, and stickers, so we can order more stickers, which I need to do. I haven't done it yet. I need to do that. I started to, and then I don't know. It's just I was looking at I don't know. Prices of stickers have gone up since the last time I ordered them. At least it feels like it. I don't know. Maybe they haven't. I don't know. But yeah. So probably end up getting this from the same place I did the last time. But anywho, so yeah. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah. Bye, everyone. Ah.